Scott here from Beyond the Grave Ghost Hunt with another podcast. And joining us tonight is Seven, team member of Beyond the Grave Ghost Hunts. And we got Ryan and Bill from End of Days Paranormal.
How are you doing?
What's up? I'm doing good. How's everybody else doing? Y'all doing
great? Wonderful.
All right. Someone was a bang in the background. So this podcast is about a couple investigations that Seven and I have done at the Escape in Wilmington, Ohio, the Escape Tavern. And this place is turning out to be a pretty haunted place. It was built in the early 1900s and served as a trading post back then, and turned into a few bars over the years. So I'm going to try to find out more of the history on it, but it's definitely active down there. Very active.
Extreme.
So Bill and Ryan were not with us on this one, but I do like their opinion and their expert analysis on videos that they watch and stuff. So I brought them on in to get their opinions on things. So we're going to start off the night with the first video. Get it on up here. Now I'm going to set this one up real quick. Seven and I were using the Ovilus box, and we got the word attic, boxes, and then on her dowsing rods, she got 3 spirits, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to go on up to the attic and see what they're talking about. And this is what we found as soon as we got up there. Stick figure. 2 of them. Look, oh my God, this one's going crazy.
I knew they were back there.
There was just one on the floor. There's one back in. There it is, right there again, popping in and out. Look at that. Hello. We had a funny feeling to come back here. Can you set off that REM pod over there? There's 3 of them. Oh, and another orb shot back there. This is great.
I think I got that orb.
Did you get it?
I think so, yeah.
We can split screen. There's another one. Wow. This one on the floor is just dancing. And I'm keeping this completely still, too. Come on, guys. Do more than that. Set up that REM pod up there on that box. You purple one, you seem to get all over the place. Go. He's getting right next to it. Look at it. It's right there. Go on back.
Set it off.
You're right by it. He's going up by it again. Come on, set it off. Touch it. It should be on. Turn it on.
I'm going to come next to you guys. Don't go away, right?
Who's your friend back there? Do what he's doing. Touch that REM pod. There's a sign on the floor. Be careful. All right. Now, at the time that we were up there filming that, Seven and I didn't put the Ovilus boxes, words together, and dowsing rods question together.
Yeah.
It was after that we saw this that we put that all together.
Mm-hmm.
So we went on up there, and the high pitching sound that you hear going off at the end was at the other end of the building.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Seven, we can start with you. You were there.
Yeah, I think it was really cool because it knew before we were going to do the investigation upstairs about everything that was going to happen. So it said things on the obvious, like purple. And just different things like what else did it say, Scott? Do you remember?
It said purple boxes.
Boxes. That's what it was. It said boxes. And we put
attic.
It said
attic.
Attic. We put the REM pod on boxes, and you'll see it on boxes in the back over there. So it knew it was going to let that off, and it knew it was going to be a purple stick figure. So I think that's really cool. And we didn't realize that until we were done. So
yeah,
amazing.
That purple stick
I knew it knew before it happened.
That purple stick figure was just dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Right
all
off
over
the
the
bat.
place, and the cameras were not moving because
No.
people say, "Oh, they only move when you move the camera." Explain that
No,
one.
they don't.
Because the last 2 podcasts that we've done, last one and this one, those cameras have been still
Yeah.
and they're just jumping, moving all over the place. So I thought that was pretty good. We got attic, boxes, purple, and when we heard purple, we were like, okay, well, this ain't making no sense.
Yeah.
We shut it off. I said, but let's go on up to the attic anyway.
Yeah.
And that's where we caught 3 of them.
And also, with the dowsing rods, when I was using the dowsing rods, I asked it, is there at least 3
Right.
spirits? And there was 3
and it
that we
crossed.
always captured. Yeah.
And speaking of the dowsing rods, we're going to go ahead and we're going to show what happened at the escape when Seven was using the dowsing rods. Okay. And we're going to go with the first one. And excuse the language. But,
potty mouth.
but she was, any paranormal investigator will let you know that when the pieces start falling together and you get it,
It's intense.
it's
Oh, yeah.
It's like going over that first drop on a roller coaster,
Mhm.
So here
It completely takes you off guard.
Oh yeah, it does. It really does. Watch this.
Raised. Okay, I'm gonna wacky crazy question. Okay, go ahead and put these back in the middle. Thank you. No fucking way. Am I talking to Momo? Cross these if I am. No fucking way.
Okay.
That
Now,
entire experience.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Seven. When you were sitting there and you were saying, okay, I'm going to ask the question, okay, and then you paused for about 4 seconds. Then the word Pam came over the obelisk box. Did they know what you were thinking, or that just happened?
So, going along, doing these investigations with you guys and everything, I have learned a lot about myself. I have learned that I have a sense and I know when things are going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know. I can feel the presence when it's entering. And I knew that it had something else to say. And I didn't want to ask it because that would get rid of the evidence, if that makes sense. I didn't want to just be like, you know what I mean? I didn't want to be like, oh, give me proof. It already knew to give me proof.
Yeah, because that's what I was kind of seeing. It was like you were just hesitating for a minute, and then all of a sudden it said Pam. And that's why I wanted to know if that's what you were thinking, and that was,
her sister's name. What went through my head is that I knew it was going to say something. Yeah. So I paused, and I'm like, what is happening? Like I felt that I needed to pause and give it a moment. So I did. Yeah. I got proof. I got the proof that I was speaking to the person that I thought.
So, but that's the question that you were thinking about in your head was, is this who the person is that I was thinking about? And then,
because before that, when it said raised, before that it said Nana.
Yeah.
And the obelisk doesn't have what I called my Momo. I called her Momo. So I knew that she probably used Nana instead. So Nana, raised, Pam. That was enough for me. That was the aha moment.
Okay, good. Okay, and then here's what happened shortly right after that. So let's watch this one.
Did you have a specific location where your ashes were spread? If so, put them behind me.
They're going. Okay, now here's the finish up to that. She's doing good.
What?
They're hugging your shoulders. Now, as many times that I've seen you use those dowsing rods, Bill used those dowsing rods, my daughter has used those dowsing rods. Those things don't go all the way behind you like that often.
No.
No.
Now, and I've been watching you guys do those too. And if you're not asking a question, they're not moving. They're not moving
No, they don't.
until you ask a question.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just fascinated with these things right now, you know? And,
Yeah.
you know, and I've held them in my hands, and there's no way that you can manipulate which way they're going to go or nothing. There's no way.
The way that they're made is it swivels. So like
And they're on a balance. They're on counterbalance with that swivel.
So they have a guard around them. They have something that's holding them, and then they have the actual wire in it, right?
Right.
Well, the way that it is put is where it can move. But when you're holding them like this, they don't move. They don't go anywhere. But when you ask a question, and they'll almost get heavy, and you feel it when it moves to either direction. But it's just, I've never experienced anything like it besides using these.
Yeah, because the more I see them being used, the more I'm starting to really believe in them. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Can I give an example?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, now this is a visual. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, these are dowsing rods. Okay, they are on a swivel.
Yep.
Okay. They go anywhere they want. Okay. Now, as long as they are at a perfect 90, they're going to be right in front of you. Okay. Now, is there anybody in this room with me at this time? If so, can you please cross the wands? Okay. Now, that's one way of manipulating them. Now, this is no manipulation, no tilting of the hands. Okay, I'm going to get them up front. As you see, I'm not touching them. Is there anybody in this room with me at this time? If so, can you? Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, can you put them back to the front place? The front place, please. Back to the front. All the way. All the way to the front, please. Thank you.
Well, there you go.
See,
That's
now,
good.
these have been used over the centuries for gold, for water, other precious metals.
Mhm.
And they was introduced a while back into the paranormal, and they was just tried at that time, and it's been found to work exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I'm a believer.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yep. And I got to give Seven credit for as fast as she picked it up after I gave her those ones that night.
Yep. I picked those suckers up and they started working.
Like Scott said. Like Scott said, I gave a pair to his daughter, and she loves them too. She's phenomenal with those as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I kind of want to start using them myself.
It takes practice, you know. You just got to have that patience with them. And
All right, this next one is another XLS camera footage that we caught, and that's all the XLS footage we caught was up in the attic, except for one. So this is another one. This is well, here, I'll just show it to you guys. Watch.
We should do our own podcast together. Can you come back at the count of 3? I'm going to give you a couple seconds to get ready. I'm going to count it down. 1, 2, 3. There he is.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
I mean,
so good.
and I was taking my time getting to the countdown too.
Yeah.
You know, if I would have said I'm going to count it down. 1, 2, 3. Nothing would have appeared, but it seemed like just a split second right before I got ready to say 3. My tongue was getting on my teeth. And there he comes popping back in. So I thought that was pretty cool. I want to watch it one more. No, but that's what. Yeah, we'll watch it one more time.
Yeah.
We should do our own podcast together. Can you come back at the count of 3? I'm going to give you a couple seconds to get ready. Going to count it down. 1, 2, 3. There he is.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that was almost.
So good.
I thought that was a good piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Now, another podcast, I had showed a shadow figure that I've caught at the escape that came down from the ceiling, blocked all the chairs out, and went right on through the wall. Well, we captured it again. 7 and I did. And this is it right here. Now, what you guys are going to do on the left-hand side, you're going to see it come down. Then you're going to see the back and the middle and the right-hand side just completely dark out. And look how closely on the right-hand side how black that darkness is, okay? That's what I really want to point out. Watch.
Robert? Come back as?
Oh my God.
Tesla?
You got a shadow figure that just moved right down the wall right up over here.
Hi, Robert.
Now, I wish I could pause that, but right there towards the end, it got so black that nothing was going to penetrate that.
Yep.
Now, you guys know that at past investigations, I have said that I've seen things moving around that was darker than the dark.
Yes.
That's the perfect example of how I explain. I can't explain it any better than what I saw right there.
Yeah, that was
Is what I'm
completely dark.
talking. I mean, it's right there on the right side of the pool table there. We're going to show it one more time. But watch that right side there on the pool table.
Robert? Come back as?
Oh my God.
Tesla?
You got a shadow figure that just moved right down the wall right up over here.
Hi, Robert.
And then it just goes away. And I have not, that was dark. I mean,
Yeah, it was dark. You couldn't see nothing
Just
through
the
it.
way
Nothing.
they came down, and then went
Came
across the table and right back up that wall, kind of like a formation, but it wasn't. You know, it was just a great
and
fun.
that was in a distance. That was a pool table length away from where.
Now, let me ask you a question, Seven. Did you feel anything at that time?
At that time, no. But I was feeling a lot of things. Like I couldn't specify that I felt one singular thing.
Right.
Does that make sense? So, especially when I'm using the dowsing rods and stuff, the energy shifts, and you can see it in my face and my mannerisms when I am doing the dowsing rods. I just seem a little bit different. If that makes sense. But I'm allowing them to manipulate the dowsing rods. I'm allowing them to use my energy, and I'm allowing them to manifest themselves to the way that I can, sense their presence and stuff.
Right.
So
I think
I can't specify if I did at that very moment. I can't remember, but I'm sure. Yeah, probably.
Now, see, go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say sometimes that when I first started and I started really truly believing in this, it's sort of like that. Once you believe in it, you got so much stuff coming at you that you just can't really pick one or the other one out of there. Well, that was this and that was it. You just know that you're getting chills. They're responding to you. Your hair's being touched. You know what I'm saying? It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it
see-
really is. But it slows down as you get used to it.
And
So-
see, that's what I was going to touch on as well. That being touched part. In a situation like that, if you're in that room and you do see them shadows like that, and you have that feeling that there might be a presence, don't be afraid to ask them, hey, or tell them, go ahead, give a tug on my hair, tug on my shirt, touch my shoulder, touch my ear, touch my leg, and let them to do that. This way here you'll have another form of confirmation and that communication to go with that, which would substantiate that shadow. Say you got touched on your shoulder, you saw that shadow first, you got touched, and then you had that feel. Okay, one backs up the other. If you get an opportunity, do that. Say, look, touch me, touch my hair.
And that's why, like, I like to ask certain questions, because I'll sometimes have a feeling, oh, let's say there's 3 spirits. I feel those 3 spirits. Is there 3 spirits or more here? And I did ask that on the dowsing rod. I want that
Right.
confirmation that is everyone can hear that.
Right. That's
You know what I mean?
Also, ask when you got
It's different than if they tug on. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
someone can say, oh, that's it.
But do you
Right,
guys think there's like different abilities for mediums? Like some mediums can only, feel this certain things, and some mediums can hear the voices while other mediums can't hear the voices. See, I'm finding out that I don't hear the voices, but I'm starting to see them in dark doorways. Like, you've seen the video where I said,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to see that. It happened at the orphanage. When
Well,
up
I
there in
heard the
Gettysburg.
voices in the hallway. You
Right.
didn't hear it. It got picked
Right.
up on the audio.
Right.
I've heard and I've seen the shadows. I've heard that voice or some kind of a sound.
Exactly.
Ryan's the same way. He can hear them. He can talk with them. Communication is his best key with that. The 7 has got the intuition side of it. And I think that comes with being the female of the groups, that a little bit more sensitive on the medium side of that. You know what I mean? To where on my side of it, I'm hearing the sounds. I've been touched, I've been scratched, I've been what have you. And I get a lot of information with these, especially coming across my REM pods. Scott, you've been touched.
Yeah, I've been touched. I'm just wondering that once you become a
Everybody's
medium,
a little
there's certain things of it that you're going to be better at experience than other. Because
what I've noticed is that the sensing, the intuition,
the
knowing
sensing.
when something is popping in, when it's going to be there, is definitely what I'm good at.
I'll give you a perfect example. Fairfield, when I came out of that room, I went out in the hallway. You guys know how it's laid out. I could have took a left. I could have took a right and started walking, but something made me turn around. You can hear me on camera say it.
Yep.
I feel like there's something in that room.
Yeah.
And then I go right back to the doorway, and what happens? The door shuts all by itself.
Yep.
I mean, we was in that attic, and we smelled that where it was that fire.
Yeah,
We
the burnt
smelled
smell.
that when we come out of doing the session upstairs in that attic.
I think we both said it almost at the exact same time.
We
too.
were smelling the burnt wood. We were smelling like a cologne or like a pipe smell or a cigar smell, a sweet smell. And then we smelled perfume in the lower level. If
So-
I remember correct.
Yeah, this shadow figure now. What do you guys think that is? Because we've seen it twice now. I've filmed it twice on those XLS camera at the same spot. Do you think it's spirits? Do you think it's a group of them? Because it's taken up the whole room full. You know what I'm saying? This is what I can see seeing like something small walking across.
I think it's a formation.
You think it's more than one, right?
I think it's close to it.
It's like
I have a
boom,
theory.
boom, 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 boom,
I
boom.
can't, I have a theory that had investigated the escape before. We had gotten a very large, this was at the escape, right? Very large, like, stick figure on the
Right.
what is it? The
XLS camera.
XLS camera. Very large, and I think it was red, and then there was a triangle. It was almost like an error or something, and it was huge. It was this huge manifestation on the screen in the escape, and I feel like maybe it was that, because the way it was formed was not normal.
No, almost like the one at the Monroe house.
It looked
I
like
was trying to pull that one out of the table.
Exactly.
You said the legs were like bent backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a horse. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. I don't have a weird feeling that maybe that was.
Now that can be one big spirit, or something just manifesting, or it could be a group. Because the first one I got, you can almost see like arms moving.
Yeah.
So that's what Bill brought up. He said it looks like about 3 of them walk.
Like 3 or 4 in a formation.
Right.
Now let me ask you this: in that area down there, was there any in the past, in the past history? Now I know there's been battles down that way. I know that for a fact. Just given history, I already know about all that. But was that building or anything in that area used for any kind of like medical or as an HQ?
It was used as a trading post. That's all I know, and that it's been a bar over the years. And the owner of the escape now has said that there was a report that someone killed himself in it, but we can't prove that yet. And he's looking into that one. But he's heard rumors about 4 or 5 different people saying that someone killed himself in that building. And I know there was a fire upstairs that used to house a 3-bedroom apartment above the bar. That caught on fire, but I didn't hear of anybody dying from that.
I was just going to say you might want to try to find out, because if that was the case and there was rooms upstairs, that would tend to give an answer.
But let me ask you this: if spirits die, when you die, you think that you can go any place you want? That was a great memory in your life.
Oh, I think so. 100%.
I would hope so.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I got the proof that happened. Because why was my grandma at the escape?
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Maybe someone don't have to die at the location.
Yeah.
Just to be at the location.
Yeah.
Maybe they just a memory of days gone by. You know what I'm saying?
I think yes, they can travel to locations that they frequented while they was alive. Okay, that's one thing I believe in. And second, I also believe that if there is a tie, whether it be person, the place, or an object that's there, they attach to that object, that they can go to that object as well.
All right. So, like I said, I don't think that someone has to die in a building just to have spirits in. I think they can come back and visit and stuff like that.
Whenever they feel.
I mean, there might be an object that somebody has there that used to frequent that place back many, many moons ago.
Oh, yeah.
And there's an object of theirs there. So now they're attached to that object because it was theirs. That object is now there at the bar, which gives them that reign to stay attached to that object. They know that object.
Right.
Yeah. So and we have a like little shadow box with like memorabilia and stuff in it from
military.
People
have donated badges and stuff like that, and
the formation, the badges, soldiers.
Could be
possibility.
Yeah.
All right, now back up to the attic one more time with the XLS camera, and this one, like I said, I don't have to explain this one. Just watch what happens.
Can you make that go off again, please? The purple one, the one on top. You make it go up. What is that? You hear that?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. You're doing a good job. They're both reaching for it. Yeah, make it go off, guys.
This
All
is-
right. That's a good one. Yeah, you go ahead and set this one up. You explain what
That
the
is-
box is and the purple and all that means.
Yeah, so like it told us the amount of spirits that we would catch up there. It told us the purple one would be there. It told us the boxes. I mean, and it said the attic, and that's unbelievable. It knew what was going to happen.
Yeah,
And you alone being able to say, hey, like, set that off. You purple, set that off. And then it set off the REM pod is just that's a good piece of evidence.
yeah. Let's watch it one more
Yeah.
time.
Oh, God, yeah.
Can you make that go off again, please? The purple one, the one on top. You make it go up. What is that? You hear that?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank.
Yeah, I mean, it was hitting it for a while too.
It's
And,
too
yeah.
good.
because we had other different equipment up there, and I was making sure it was that one that he was. I was like, "What was that?" You know. So I wanted to make sure it was that one. It was that one that it was touching.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got one more, and I'll just show this one too. It's pretty well explainable.
Now, the red one, can you make that go off? You're going to have to get a little closer to it. You're going to have to reach up higher than that. Yeah, no, that's not good.
I'm gonna go around again.
Not good. Don't hurt. Don't get hurt. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Perfect.
The purple one, you're there, ain't you? Pop on in here. Let me see you.
Wow.
Give us some good energy.
So
Now
good.
you can see
Yeah.
you can see the rim pot on top of the box there.
Mhm.
Let me show you. Just take a real quick.
Now, the red one.
It's right above his head, and when I said you're gonna have
Right.
to reach a little bit further than that, you'll see his arm come up, and then go back down. Then there's a
Right.
hesitation. Then the thing goes off. Watch.
Now, the red one, can you make that go off? You're going to have to get a little closer to it. You're going to have to reach up higher than that. Yeah, no, that's not good.
I'm gonna go around again.
Not good. Don't hurt. Don't get hurt. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Perfect.
The purple one, you're there, ain't you? Pop on in here. Let me see you.
Wow.
Give us some good energy.
Now that would have been cool if that purple one would have popped in there.
No,
Right.
Mhm.
So yeah, but I thought that was a pretty cool one.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And the next one we're gonna do, and this is 7.
Yeah. So this is
And-
at the Monroe House, right?
no, this one's
Okay.
this one's still at the escape.
Okay.
This is a kind of a sentimental one. These next two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So watch this one.
Mama, if you want to say I love you, you can cross these.
There was no hesitation.
I just flexed my hand a bit on this side, but. All right, love you too. Miss you.
We'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah, see now that's a nice piece of footage.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it really is. You know, a lot of people get scared on ghost hunts.
Yeah.
I think 7 had a couple questions answered, and
Yeah.
you know, and here's another one here. This is during the same one. So watch this one.
Need to know. Mama, are you in a better place now? If so, cross these.
Cross immediately.
Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm happy.
Hell yeah.
Okay, go ahead and put them back in the middle. Thank you, Mama.
Sorry you missed
I
it.
love you and I miss you.
No, see that's nice.
And
Yeah.
it's nice. It's a good piece of evidence because you can see the angle that my hands are, that I'm not manipulating them. I'm not moving them.
Right.
No, but it's nice to know that they can come and answer you
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
now and then, because I've told you guys about that the dog was staring at the corner, and I got my little voice communication out, and I said, "Who's in the room right now?" And the first word that came up was Donald. but it was spelled Donall. I got my dad and my older brother that were named Donald. And I said, if you know me, prove it to me.
Yep.
And then the next thing that came up was 1963, the year that I was born. Now, what's the coincidence that that's going to happen?
Yeah.
Right.
And I've showed you guys the photographs of that. I even took pictures of it and stuff. So we got one more of the escape, and then we're going to go to back to the Monroe house because Seven found some bits of information and evidence that we didn't see at the time. But here, this one is going to be a mist. And I'm pretty sure it was an apparition. I don't know about you guys, but let's take a look. And watch the right-hand side by the pool table. You'll see it formed there. Just give us your name.
Let's try to say something.
Use the energy in this room if you want.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? I'm going to play it one more time. Just give us your name.
Let's try to say something.
Use the energy in this room if you want. Now that's it. I like that video because I think that's what my XLS cameras are seeing.
Yeah.
I really do. Because it looks like the movement of the shadow figures that we see on the XLS cameras.
Yeah.
But this one went down from up. The other ones are coming from up to down. So, you know, so what do you guys think?
Yeah.
That's a good piece of information. Yeah. It's
Very
good.
That's the first time I've gotten anything like that on a regular camcorder infrared.
Yeah.
So that was nice. All right, now back to the Monroe house.
Yeah. So I
Seven,
went ahead and put them up.
Okay, Seven. I'm gonna go let you go ahead and set this one up too.
Okay. So the first image here is just going to be. So I had a feeling to take these photos, and I'm going to show you how my face changes when I feel presence pop up. So I actually captured on my iPhone everything manifesting. So this first photo, this is just the original, no editing, no cropping.
How far were you away from that door? Would you say?
I was probably like a foot, maybe.
Foot?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now here's the second picture.
And here's a second picture on the same photo, zoomed in.
Okay. What are we seeing here?
So there is a yellowish white orb forming right there. And it's to the right of the end of the window frame, right above it. And then you can see my face. I am just not looking at it yet. I'm not looking at anything. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove these real quick. And then I'm going to add the other ones. And then suddenly, during this is the unedited photo, I feel something change. And my face changes and looks in the direction.
You almost dead on looking at it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, being a foot away from the door, you can't really see that.
No.
You know.
No, and I didn't see it at the time, but I was like, there's something here. And I didn't take any photos really like this besides this at this point where I was like, there's something here. I have to take these photos. You know, I only take them when I feel it. You know what I mean? And
Okay, so
there's a zoomed in on that one.
Okay, now here's the final one.
No, this is not the final one.
Okay,
this is it still manifesting. So you're starting to see a face form.
Okay, I don't have the other ones. I think you took them
keep
down.
that on there for a second.
This one?
Yeah. You can see the face start to form. And there's a chin, and you can kind of see where the nose is starting, the eye sockets, and the mouth.
I see it.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and remove these ones so we don't get confused. And then I'm going to add the next ones. And then there's the unedited first one, and then here is the cropped one.
Okay, so this is the unedited.
Mm-hmm.
I still think you're about 3 feet away from that door.
No, I'm like a foot, I think.
No, you look farther than that. You look like
Yeah.
you're about 5 foot.
So,
About
Am I
5, 6
next
feet.
to that?
but just to be looking down in that little dot right there, you know,
Yeah.
that little corner over the lock,
Yeah.
you know. Okay,
Yeah.
now here's the final zoomed in.
Yes.
The next one is.
And there it is, a fully formed
Face.
apparition of a head peeking out. And you can see the eyes, the nose,
Nose.
the mouth.
Everything.
Oh, sorry.
I just, no, you're good. I have no words to describe how good of a find this is. And I could have missed this if I didn't go over the evidence again. If I wasn't like, oh, you know, after we've done all these investigations, after we've done all of these, I've realized that I have a sense and that I know when things are going to happen, and when they appear, you know, the intuition. And
Yeah, it definitely looks like a face, a
Yeah.
head, tilt to the left a little bit, just looking right on,
just
looking at what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hell of a catch.
yeah.
And
And I'm just gonna go ahead and put how my face changed compared to each of them.
Oh shit! Sorry,
And,
I hit the wrong button. I was gonna put you
You're
on
good.
full screen.
so you can kind of see where I'm looking, and then the sudden change when it starts to manifest. And
Your eyes just gave it away.
I am like, I'm looking, I notice that it's starting, like there's something there. I just know. And that is me normally. When I took the first photo, that's me. I'm just looking, and then boom, there's something there. And I know there's something there. And I'm looking right at it, and I didn't notice it before. I didn't notice it. I did not see it with my eyes. I didn't see it, you know, until I looked back. It's just a really cool catch.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that there's a little face right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can almost see it.
Mhm.
I love how my face looks though. I look like that when
Like,
something.
oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like there's something here.
Yeah.
There's something here, and it's I don't know.
Like I said, it gets crazier.
Yeah.
The more we do
yeah.
it, the more crazier it's gonna get.
Yeah. The more I do it, the better I'm gonna get at it. So.
So, all right, well, guys, that's the evidence that we had, and we got some more from the escape that we found too. That we went back over and double checked stuff, and we found some more orbs coming out of the
Mhm.
EMF detector this time again upstairs.
Oh, that's nice.
We gotta edit all that stuff too. We have so much.
And we'll get it all edited and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And so our next little venture is going to be, Seven and I are going to be in Gettysburg.
Mhm.
We are going to be doing the field hospitals down there, one that was used by the Confederates and one that was used by the Union. And I was the one of them a couple years back, and that's the one where I said that I had a stick figure that looked like it was dancing.
Yeah.
And I said, what the hell is it doing? And the guy that was doing the tour came over, looked over my shoulder. He goes, what is it doing? I said, I don't know. It looks like it's dancing. And then all of a sudden, the stick figure stepped from the right to the left. And the stick figure went to the left, but he left his one leg over on the right-hand side. And this is a room that did amputations. Okay. And for some reason, my memory card was corrupted when I got back to the motel room.
Damn.
Then when I got back into Tucson, I mean not Tucson, Wilmington, it worked fine, but there was nothing on it.
Mm.
So I can't explain that one. I don't know if it's just a cheap memory card, but I try not to buy those. So, or
Well-
something manipulated it, or someone said, "No, you're not getting that evidence." You know, I don't know.
Great news with Gettysburg. I already have a couple interviews
Yes, she
all
does.
set in
Good.
stone. So I'm excited to get this information from these people, the history on the place. I'm gonna
Mhm.
ask, what their scariest stories were, what experiences you cannot explain, just everything. I want to hear it all.
You want to
That's
hear
good.
their stories, you know?
Yeah.
We go out searching for it, and I think people would like to tell what their paranormal experience are, but they just don't really have no place to tell it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
right.
And I am the person. All it is at Haunting Broadcast, or you can contact Beyond the Graves, Ghost Hunts.
all the
We're always
information's on there
available.
too.
Message us.
So, but I want to thank you guys for letting me spend a nice evening with you.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Talking
so
about
much.
the paranormal, and I'm looking forward to our next adventures. I'm looking forward to us getting back together and doing one more before the
Yeah.
year ends.
Ooh, yay.
More
Yeah.
than likely, it will be October.
All right,
Okay,
good,
cool.
good. All righty, that sounds good. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a podcast. Thank you once again, and I
No
hope
problem.
everybody likes this video. I think we've got some great evidence. All right, and I shall see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Stay
see ya.
creepy, people. Stay creepy.
All righty. Bye bye.